would be a good pick, especially since Homie can do the tricky jumps, and it'll, like, even when they keep an eye on it, it means they have to keep one guy at the back at all times, which of course makes for quite a diversity in the defense and attack. So yeah, Frostbite would be a good pick. We haven't seen it that much during the group stages, so yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I think you guys have just about covered it there. I think, you know, great minds think alike and all that. Beach is a map I don't think I'd like to see either. You know, One Soldier is so coordinated, I'm sure some of you viewers have seen before, so coordinated with their spam. It's an absolute nightmare. Actually trying to get out of the forward bunker, if you even manage to catch it. I know there's been many a time I've sat on vent saying some quite unsavoury things as I got blown up every time I poked one toe out of the flag room. So I think that might be a bit of a boring map. And yeah, I'd quite like to see Frostbite as well. As many of you know, Frostbite, a very fast-paced map. Panzer's particularly important, but you know, good aimers as well. There's a lot of corridors in that map. If you've got a couple of aimers who can, you know, shoot heads consistently, it can really change the course of the game very quickly. Village might not be a bad pick either. I'm loath to actually kind of run you through any of the maps at the moment just because we've already had player go through Beach, and at the moment it doesn't look like we're playing Beach, so we just kind of explained the map to you for nothing. Not that we didn't enjoy the player describing it. So we're just kind of waiting at the moment. We've got 6 cave on the server, waiting for one more of the One Soldier team. Voice, have you got anything else to add at all at this moment in time? I'm starting to run out of things to say.
Well, you can say something about the cave merc, which is Claw, and some of you might know Claw by that particular name. Nowadays he's more well known as Askungen, the Swedish powerhouse from KIH.
Oh.
So if you can tell us something about him, then I am gonna write down the player numbers once again, because that's what you get with server swaps. Annoying as fuck, but yeah, it has to happen anyway. And I said fuck again, my apologies. Oops! There we go.
Tut tut tut! Apologies to any 10-year-old viewers we may have on the stream. You should be in bed right now, but if you're watching, thank you very much, but do ignore Voice's terrible language. The guy's a real prick.
Thank you. I try.
That's alright, I say it jokingly, probably. So again, we now have 6 players on the server for each team. Player, do you want to give us a quick rundown of each team's lineup, just to kind of, you know, as the game starts to get underway?
Yeah, of course. On the cave side, we have CIS, also called Ferry. We have Homie, Islam, Claw, which is actually, like Voice said, is Askungen. We have Ocelot and You Mad. I think that's Cliff Dark, if I'm right.
Yep.
And on the other side, we have Junkie, Murderinator, Crumbs, Clown, Sharky, and Abort. So, well, One Soldier seems to have a pretty strong lineup here. And well, Cave as well with a nice merc in the name of Askungen. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough game, and it's gonna be pretty good, I think.
And player, I know you've played quite a lot of ET recently. Is that right?
Not so much ET. No. Well, like 2 years ago, I did pretty much, but not the last couple of months.
But you used to play at quite a high level, didn't you? Did you used to play kind of with Clown and Abort occasionally, or play against them?
Well, I've played with Abort a few times, but not really officials, not EC or any high level.
Well, you know, judging from what you know from your time in the ET scene, would you say the decision by One Soldier to take a couple of ET players in the form of Abort and Clown, is that a good decision on their part? I know Clown is obviously, he's won just about everything there is to win, and Abort has got, you know, he's pretty much a robot when it comes to aiming. The guy doesn't really miss. Do you think it's do you think that adds to the team?
Yeah, definitely. I think Abort might be the best aimer when crouching, because well, his aim is so strong. If he just hits every bullet, and if he's crouching as well, it's hard to hit him back. So you need to like have a first headshot on him in order to have even a chance to take him out. So he's gonna win a lot of 1v1s, I think. So in that case, that's a good addition. And Clown, well, yeah, as you know, he's won everything. He's like, well, a smart player. He has solid aim, and well, he can fill in the spam quite well, as we've seen the last few days as well from One Soldier, and well, he's just awesome player.
And Voice, obviously the Axis team of One Soldier, you know, they've got those 2 ET players to kind of add to their lineup, but that you can't count out the experience of Cave, can you?
No, definitely not. But yeah, what player said, the ET guys. Oh, sorry, people leaving again is ruining up all the things I'm writing down every time. But yeah, the ET players at One Soldier are experienced as hell, and you know, whether it's RTCW or ET, it's the same engine. It's not exactly the same, but it still has quite a similar feel. You know, they have been playing long enough to have experience, or enough experience in RTCW to disable that edge that Cave might have had, had they just come from ET. So yeah, despite the fact that they're ET guys, I consider them RTCW adults by now. They should be able to hold their own. And if I recall correctly, Abort has a extensive RTCW history.
It does indeed.
I actually met the guy at LAN not too long ago, ET LAN, nonetheless. Nice chap, friendly fella, and well, what player also said, smart player, good aimer, great aimer, and yeah, I'm interested to see.
All round nice chap.
All round nice chap. Smart fella, or far smaller.
And before the game starts, I'm going to be a little unprofessional and steal all these shout-outs. I'm just going to put a little shout-out there for Noodles and Devil, who are watching tonight. 2 very special guests who are watching that I played with a long time ago. I haven't really talked to for a long time, and we are going to start the game. 3 seconds left on the clock to begin. Voice, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I am going to start off with following Junkie, who is making his way towards the tavern, which means we're not going to see a great gate shot, but if he's fast, he might get one in the tavern instead. Now let's see who is in front of him. I saw Clown and I saw somebody else. I think it was Merlinator. Where is Merlinator? Oh, Merlinator went to the central courtyard instead. Now following Fairy, it seems that looking at the classes, Cave is heading their way towards the tavern. Yep, there they are. Rushing in now. Quickly to Junkie, ready for the shot. Oh!
Oh, there we have it. That
Bish, bash, bosh, 4 down. Oh, unbelievable.
Islam is still alive, it seems, or was it the... No, it was a detonate.
Yeah.
And that is certainly an early warning shot from Junkie there. They run into the tavern. Junkie says, no, there is no service. This bar is closed tonight. Fires his Panzer and takes out 4. And player, I think Cave need to be worried. That's an early 4.
Here comes... They're moving forward to the spawn now, and Junkie's already holding the Panzer. He's going to shoot again. Hits only 1 now, but there's still a lot of Axis players there as well, I think. Merlinator's still in the spawn now, so he's going to try to do some damage there. The rest of them are waiting at the courtyard, so if there's going to be any tavern push, it's going to be hard as well. So
yeah, Voice, what are you thinking at the moment? Because we're seeing Merlinator again with the support fire there.
Merlinator's keeping the guys...
Are you thinking they're going to have to be careful?
No, we got 3 allies in the Axis spawn. It is not done and over yet. They're not being locked in that spawn as hard as you might think. They're now pushing towards the cemetery. Junkie taken out 1 with a grenade, but it wasn't a Gib, so still 3 people together.
Back.
Let's see, what can they do? Classes, they have an engineer, Ocelot. Where do I have Ocelot? Look at my number, Ocelot. There you are. Oh, you are in the spawn. Yeah, that's not gonna get the crypt planted anytime soon.
Yeah. The thing is, Board and Crumbs are waiting at the yeah, there they are. They're trying to get them down on the other side.
And Merlinator so far has been absolutely devastating. I haven't counted the number of kills, but him and Chunky really, really laying down the pain here. Voice, what do you think so far? It's been a bit of a disaster for Cave.
Well, they knew they were gonna face a tough opponent, and so far they have still managed to get somewhat out of the spawn rape. So you know, it's not done and over yet. Like it might seem. I'm watching now Homie, who is making his way towards the tavern on his own. They are already splitting up, which is not the right way to go, because, well, okay, admittedly you do want to avoid the airstrikes in your face, which, if you keep a look at the console, you'll see Merlinator getting airstrike kills by airstrike kills. But now 2 people making their way towards the tavern, and I only see... Where did they go? Where did they go? I missed that. Homie,
I think only Homie is alive.
Yeah.
Tried to do the
They're all
MG
dead.
there.
Yeah, let's...
Merlinator's got the RT in already.
Does
What
he?
you'll see here is a pretty familiar tactic by the Axis team, especially if a team feels they're a bit stronger. They've got a bit of confidence behind them, which we know the One Soldier team have. They've really... Oh my goodness gracious me, there we go, another 4-man. Oh dear, this is not looking good for Cave there. You can see the Axis pushing forwards now, Sharky and Clown pushing up from Tavern all the way towards Spawn, and I think we could be in for a particularly boring 6 minutes here by the looks of things, guys. I feel like we should be playing the Magic Moments song from the KH Frag movie, because I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of rape taking place shortly.
Yeah,
You
it
might
looks like
well be
it.
right.
No, they managed to get away from it there. Player, what are you seeing at the moment?
Yeah, I was watching Homie the spawn before. He jumped over the wall side, tried to sneak out, but didn't manage to get through. And there we have a panzer shot again from Junkie, 2-man. A pause.
The Allies
right
going to
now.
pause here. They want to prolong their pain as
De-
long as they possibly can.
definitely
They're
a tactical pause.
glutton for punishment.
Let's
Have a look
And,
who's still alive on the cave side. I think it's CIS and Homie.
Well, we're just going to have a look at the
It's
scores.
live as well.
Chunky's racked up a massive 3,500 damage already. Abort hasn't died yet. Not looking good. It's 7,900 damage to 1,600 already. One soldier, this is an absolute firing range. This is an execution squad. This is not a game of RTCW. Voice, what if anything can Cave do now to actually get out the spawn without getting absolutely obliterated?
I have been in this position versus One Soldier, and trust me, it is painful. The one thing that you can do is try and block those airstrikes as fast as you can. The moment you spawn, run to any airstrike you see, sit on it, and make sure it doesn't go off, because otherwise you'll just be eating dust for 6 minutes straight. Well, 5 minutes left now, but who knows. They're actually trying to stick together now and making their way outside. Merlinator still shooting some people, throwing some grenades. He is lethal in every way. Gun, grenades, airstrikes. It's unbelievable. Now, actually, just when I thought Cave was managing to get out together, they ran into some more Axis, crushing their dreams and hopes. Airstrikes are being thrown. Quick, let me see if Junkie is around. No, Junkie just spawned, and he decided to go LT as well. That is...
Oh, there we have
Oh,
it.
Sharky.
A double 3-man, man. Both Clown got in the
dear.
nade. Hit 3 and Sharky took the other 3 with the airstrike.
I
That is
bet
simply-
Cave are wishing they stayed in their cave now, because this is not looking good for them already. They're going to have to do something pretty spectacular to set a time here. Player, I've asked Voice the question already. What, if anything, can Cave do?
Yeah, what he said, like, try to block the airstrikes, but I don't think they're actually doing it.
2 men alive.
Just escaped from this one, but yeah, it's gonna be hard.
I feel kind of sorry for Cave at this point. This is the RTCW equivalent of watching a boxer punch a puppy repeatedly in the face. You just feel sorry for Cave. This isn't enjoyable. Well, it is enjoyable, but I feel sorry for them at the same time. Voice, how about you? Is this making you cringe slightly watching the utter spawn rate that's currently going on?
Yes.
Oh, and
it does.
again, Merlinator with 3.
It is like, you know, this is what One Soldier can do, and you're trying everything to prevent it from happening. But once you're in that lock, that death grip of One Soldier, it's so annoying and difficult to get out. But you know, don't give up. Try to come up with a plan. As you see, the Allies already tried to throw some airstrikes in return, hoping to kill the guys that actually are thrown the...
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah, well...
The Allies have managed to get a few revives in.
Yeah, would it be enough?
They are going to push a little bit. If I was the Allies now, I'd be desperately trying desperately trying just to get those lieutenants down. If they can get those lieutenants down, they might be able to push out a spawn without having half their team blown into red jelly straight away. Player, what are you seeing at the moment?
Looking at Asking to try to get through at the bridge, but he got shot in the back. Also, they got a good crossfire going on there. Like, if they go out at the tower, and well, there's one in each way, so wherever they go, they'll get shot. So it's gonna be hard to get through here. Need to do it after the exit spawn or something, like when some of them self-kill maybe, and then try to push. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard.
And in case any of our viewers aren't that well versed in the map, the Allied team are trying to... Oh, Murninator again. Deary me. Deary me. This puppy is getting punched repeatedly. There's nothing left of Cave again, really. And yeah, it's all a bit sad. It's all a bit upsetting. I feel sorry for Cave. I can't imagine what's going on their Ventrilo channel right now. I don't know, maybe this is the time for a little bit of War Room voice. Just to see how deflated they actually are.
Well, I am actually trying to... I'm messing up my config now. Let's see, let's get this back, and then I'll go back to you with the... I'll get back to you with the War Room. Although I think it's gonna be dead silent. There's not much you can say against this, or do against this, and yeah, for either team, you know, it's the one team will be wondering what can we do against it, and the other team is gonna be like, yeah, how long are we gonna have to keep doing this? There, I finally can look at the player stats, which is the one thing I want to do, and which I still need to integrate into my config. My apologies for that noobishness. Now, I'm saving the War Room for a slightly more exciting moment, because it's 1 minute left, and that'll be 1 minute of eating dust.
Yeah, perhaps I'm just a bit of a weirdo who likes to hear... I want to hear the pain in their voices. I want to hear them crying. I want to hear them screaming. I want to hear them shouting at each other. Well, I'm sure they're all lovely guys. They won't be shouting at each other, but I'm sure they'll certainly be screaming in frustration at the moment, because they have spent the entire game in about 1/10 of the map getting blown up and shot and grenaded and airstriked and artillery striked, and there's not a lot they've been able to do about it at the moment. Just in case you are joining us at the moment, the score's currently 0-0. We're in the first round, into garbage time at the moment. Not enough time for them to even get to the crypt, let alone blow it. So we're just going to sit here, and I think one soldier are pretty much just going to continue to spawn kill until the round ends. Interesting to see the stats in about 9 seconds of time. They're going to be absolutely hideous for Cave, I imagine.
I am looking at them already, and this is just... Oh, it's painful. It's painful.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's awful.
This is 20k damage
Boys,
for one soldier team, and 6k damage in return from Cave. Yeah, that is an absolute ass whooping right there. Look at Clown and Crumbs and Abort, who've been holding back a bit. It's all Sharky, Junkie, and Merlinate with the airstrikes, with the Panzerfaust, Merlinator doing a whooping 6.3k damage on his own as an LT. It's painful. Oh yeah. The only person who could bring something in return from Cave is Islam with 1.7k damage done as a Panzerfaust. We see Ferry with 500 team damage. Well, I mean, if Merle isn't gonna kill you, at least Ferry will. That's one thing, you know. They're not fighting the opponent alone. They also have some enemies in their own team. But maybe they'll have a reply in their own defense.
And player, what are you expecting from this round coming up? Do you think Cave are going to be able to be a bit more solid on their own defense? I'm going to put a bet against them being able to spawn rape in quite the way one soldier managed there. But what do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to be able to hold their own, or do you think we're going to see a 2 or 3 minute time here?
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to see the same as one soldier just did.
Prepare to fight.
I think they might be able to get a position in Tavern and well, maybe hold that for a bit. But I think yeah, one soldier's going to get the flag eventually and plant the dynamite on the crypt, and I think they will set a time here. So. That's my
And
prediction.
while we're in garbage time as well, oh no, the game has started. I'm saying garbage time. This isn't garbage time. It's game time, and here we go. The allies now of one soldier trying to, after a full hold, trying to put a time on the board to get that first round in. They're going to push straight towards the tavern. Panzer's going to come in from Junkie and take out 2 straight away. Allies are going to push in, but Islam and Claw are going to reply, taking down Crumbs and Merlinator. And Junkie and Abort are now going to push in as well. But it looks like the Axis might be able to hold them off here, hopefully. Airstrike going up, Panzer missed, Jonky takes up one with his grenade, and he's still round the right hand side. Abort's going to push that left hand side with him. Grenade's going in. And Cave are going to take them out. Islam takes out the last one, and that's going to clear the tavern. So, Voice, not too successful for one soldier on that first push.
Not too successful indeed, but
Yeah.
it was a bit of a fragmented attack. 2 people went in, another 2 people went in. They might have been trying to dodge the panzer shot, but he was waiting as well. I was specking Islam. He tried to shoot the one guy that was left outside and missed really bad. Like, should have gone for the safe kill. Well, we see another tavern push now. Managed running in. Axis not being in place yet, but still managing to hold them back somewhat. As long as the allies can get in the revives, this attack is not over yet. Although grenades thrown everywhere now. Clown pushing towards on the right side, and Cave. Well, actually, Clown was pushing the wrong way, running away probably, and then there was Claw waiting for him instead. So, second attack held off by Cave. Let's see, can we see a short rush now? Looking at the classes of one soldier, it's still gonna be a tavern rush, but you never know. These guys might surprise us, know some things or tricks we don't. But by the looks of it, it is just gonna be another
was
tavern
in a
rush.
position to go short. But
Yep, play it.
Yeah,
Another
he
tavern
got
rush
killed
coming
by
in.
the
Take us away. What are you seeing?
yeah,
Oh,
I see
Islam,
a
there
nice
we
panzer
go.
kill by Islam from long range, shooting the panzer outside, and got 3 on the way. But one got revived though, and he's running in. It's Merlinator. He's going in the left side. He's taking out Cliff Dart. He's trying to nade give him with that. He's getting picked up by Crumbs, his teammate, and I think Ocelot took on the last 2.
Oh,
3
Ocelot.
exactly. And there we have it, all clear in the tavern. Cave took them down, the last 4 of them. Setting
And
up the
I
new
think,
defense
viewers, after the last round, you might be a bit surprised here. I thought I was kind of expecting a 2 or 3 or 4 minute time. I was thinking, 1, we're going to sweep through like a tsunami through the tavern, get the flag into the crypt, get the plant, run off with the gold, and it hasn't happened as of yet. Cave are doing a good job. Islam helping with that 3-man he's pushed in there. He hasn't really been seen too much so far. Junkie's been the man to watch with the Panzer with his 2 4-man kills in the last round. One are going to continue to try the tavern push. They're going to push with Crumbs, Abort and Merlinator. Voice, can you see the rest of the allies? Have they pushed spawn? Are they dead?
I was actually looking at the axis, but I only see 2 guys outside of the tavern, probably waiting for some backup. It is a board.
Have a look at Merlinator, look at him.
I'm gonna have a look at Merlinator. What?
Loves that wall.
Oh, he's
Seeing
there
her
too.
staring at the wall.
Well, maybe he's a wallflower. Okay, or not.
Hey, easy now.
Okay, 4 people running in, and Islam.
Oh, Islam
panzer
again.
there. Fuck. What a
Not
great-
as easy as you might have thought, DTS.
outside.
Not as easy at all. Yeah, well,
No,
No,
it
just
shows
like
what
I
I
said,
know.
man, they have a pretty good defense in Tavern, the Cave side. Cliff Dark's got a good aim inside. Homie is doing a great job as a medic. And, well, of course, Islam with the great Panzer. You can't
Oh, and
do that
again!
much. There he is. Yeah, that's it.
switching it up, going from tavern shots to
Oh, the
courtyard
nade skills
shots.
coming in as well.
Unfortunately, no gip, but nades are still there. Nades are being thrown. I'm gonna quickly follow. Well, I was gonna follow Junkie, but
Islam.
he just died right there. Still, see, is he gonna be able to get a shot in? No. Oh, Islam still got one. There, the Junkie shot coming in
Kind
now.
of want to make a
taking
pretty
out
un-PC joke
2
right
people,
now. Oh, and again.
Paying for his own life. Well, it was Homie and Islam. And we got Ferry alone covering short, which hasn't seen a whole lot of action. I mean, we've been 5 minutes into the map right now. I'd say, like, after that many tavern rushes, you might want to give short a try, but somehow...
Well, Sharky is trying to go short all the time. He's been like trying to sneak through there, but he didn't manage to get a.
We have got
to get
Merlinator
the
pushing
flag or
through
anything.
the pushing through the old house as well, the broken house. And Clown now,
He's
and
battling now
Junkie,
against Hope.
and Abort. Sharky and Crumbs have been taken out. The other 4 are now going to push spawn. Clown's going to get taken out by CS. Artillery strike's going down, but they are going to take out CS, and they're going to run through into the cemetery now. And Islam again! My goodness! Definitely want to make that kind of nasty joke about Islam and explosives. Maybe save it for later, before people start leaving the stream in disgust. But he's showing what he can do there. He's getting kill after kill, and Voice, you know, he didn't do much in the first round, but we're really seeing Islam come into his own now.
Oh, definitely. Wow, I'm losing my words here. I was actually thinking that One Soldier would manage to come up with a reply slightly faster than they've been doing so far, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And with Islam being that lethal, well, we said it before the game, Islam can get some great shots, as did Junkie, obviously. It's a nice battle to see. Now, allies making their way towards the cemetery again. It was Crumbs who is taken out, because there are 2 more axes waiting on that spot. Why are they there? Do they know something we don't? I'm gonna see if there is someone in the tavern. Let's see. I'm pressing all my buttons, but yeah, I'm not finding anyone there. No, that's why they take the flag. Let's see. I'm just
they got the flag.
I'm just gonna fly there in my free cam, see what's happening. We've got Abort here, we've got Junkie here, waiting for the team to respawn probably, and possibly trying to get that kill in for someone running for the flag, but nobody's doing it. So there we go.
They're all going to self-kill out now. I'm going to tell you, viewers, I'm going to let you on a little secret. One of my favourite Charles Dickens novels from when I was an English student is A Tale of Two Cities, and this round has definitely been a tale of 2 panzers, wouldn't you say, player?
Yeah, indeed. It's been Islam has been showing the Panzer kills over the whole side of the map, like short, tavern, everywhere. And we're gonna see a plant maybe, because there's at least I think 2 NGs. Yeah, they got 2 engineers planting now. And yeah, Dynamite's going down and it's planted. Now let's see if Cave can get a defuse in here. Looks like a pretty strong hold on the crypt at cemetery right now.
DTS.
Yeah, they got.
I'm actually going out in free cam.
Go on, boys, you take it.
Looking at all the allies in the cemetery. The Dynamite was, I think, gonna blow at 2 minutes and 7 seconds, which means they only have about 2 minutes left to try and make their way towards the. Yeah, there we have it. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to make their way towards the truck. Well, they immediately got the gold. What would you do if you were Cave right now, DTS?
What would I do? I'd chuck on my brand new Nike trainers my mum got me for my birthday, and I'd start running. I'd run as fast as I humanly could, because we've seen Cave so far and they have been impressive on their defence. And again, Claw taking out Crumbs as he tries to push into the courtyard. Junkie, Abort and Clown going to kill out now, and I would be running, well, or maybe waiting now actually, because I think Cave are going to have time to get in. Airstrike going to go out from a Skungland to kind of hold them back a bit longer. And I think what Cave want to do here is they want to play the waiting game, because One Soldier they know they're not going to be able to pick up the gold again really after this push. So Cave are just going to want to hold them back, just keep it going, and eventually if it gets to about kind of 40 seconds left, you'd imagine One Soldier are going to have to push, otherwise they're not going to get the gold back in time. So player, do you want to take us away? Let us know what you're seeing, because I think it's about to get very messy.
Yeah, I was watching a board trying to get a 5 there, but didn't manage. Sharky's still waiting with the objective. I think he's waiting for a backup now for a new respawn for some of his teammates. With the gold. And Clown is there with him. He's just watching the courtyard. And well, I think Cave got a pretty good defense set up there. Merlinator is trying to go from the backside, trying to take some of the Cave guys down. And yeah, it seems like this is going to be the last try for One Soldier to get the goal to the truck.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah,
Clock is ticking away. 30 seconds left, and
Yeah,
Sharky is still just outside the tavern. They really are confident that they can clear it. Well, Merlinator getting 2 mans, Abort killing people, Crumbs killing people. No, it might just be enough.
Islam is with the Panzer near the truck.
Oh, airstrike there.
Yeah,
They
the
just
objective
made
is
it.
coming in. Islam is there though.
Oh! Islam
is there and he's got the goal back. At the last second.
Unbelievable, Islam!
What a shot! He saw him
Absolutely
coming. He saw him
incredible.
coming from long range. He went in. He saw him going into the house, and he just shot at the doorway, and It was a direct hit. I think he even blew up one of his teammates, but yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as you get the gold, it's a good game.
And the gold
And
he
that,
got.
boys,
that's
is the
double
definition
full
of a game saver.
Oh, definitely. Like, for a second there, I thought that one might do it, because Sharky was all so calm, sitting at the tavern with 30 seconds left on the clock. You know, you're not gonna sit at the tavern with 30 seconds on the clock if you're not confident that you're gonna make it. You'll just try to push towards the truck as fast as you can, and well.